Oh boy, aren't we having the mall's balls, as they say, right? Isn't that how they say it? We're having the fucking mall's balls. You could argue with me. You could say that. Nobody says that. Nobody says we're having the mall's balls. You can say nobody's ever said we're having the mall's balls. You can say nobody's ever going to say we're having the mall's balls. But, my friend, you can't say nobody can say we're having the mall's balls, because somebody said something to me today that I didn't expect they would say, but they said it, and I'd have to say I don't agree with it. Well, okay, I don't agree with the way they said it, and we'll get around to that, and how important that is, or whether it is. If indeed it is. But I don't agree with the way they said it, but I agree that they did say it. And I'll fight people. I'll fight with people who don't think that this person said it. They don't think that person said it. I'll fight with them. I'll say to that person. I'll say to that the third person. Is that I'll say in the first person. I'll say to the third person. Yeah, that motherfucker did say it. You can't say that he didn't say to me what he said. It doesn't matter that I don't think the way they said it was right. It doesn't matter whether I agree with it or not, but I will fucking fight with you. I will fight with you if you try to say that they didn't say that to me. Because they did. They said it. And there's a point to all this. It's about whether I get to fight with you or not. Now I'm going to tell you what he said now, because you're probably wondering, what the fuck is all this about? Just get to the fucking point already. I'll tell you what the fucking point is. The point is, this motherfucker came up to me and said, didn't really come up to me and say this. They were walking past me, and I think maybe they were talking on a phone. I couldn't see. They had an invisible earpiece in their ear, or you have an earpiece in your ear, and you can hear the phone in your ear, but the people around you, they can't hear it. I think that's maybe what was happening. But the motherfucker walked near me, okay, kind of in my direction. Maybe they were going to end up going past me if things hadn't happened as they had. But they were walking around somewhere near me, okay, and they said, these are the words that they said. You've got a bloody right, you've got a bloody right to say, okay? No, and he just kept saying this repetitive shit. And I went up to as they're walking away from me, I guess, kind of, but they were still pretty close. I was taking it as like a threat. And I caught up to them, and I said, what do you mean by all of this? What do you mean by all of this? And they said, the other person said, they said, what? And I said, what do you mean I've got a bloody right, I've got a bloody right to say? I said, well, it means like, it means you can say whatever you want, man. Don't let people say you can't say something. I said, I don't think you're saying that the right way. And he said, huh? And I said, yeah, I think you're fucking it up really bad. I said, well, what are you upset about? I said, you're not saying it right. Say what you intend to say. Say what it's supposed to mean again. So you can say whatever you want. I said, yeah, but you don't got to say it that way. He said, what way? I said, say it the way you said it when you were walking around. He said, you got a bloody right, you got a bloody right to say it. I said, motherfucker, you could eat shit and die. Now you can imagine that things went different than that guy was expecting, or I was expecting that day, you know? But my point was like, you can't just walk around and say bloody, 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 bloody. You can't just walk around and say bloody, 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 bloody. You can't just walk around and say bloody, 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 bloody. You can't just walk around and say bloody, 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 bloody. You can't. You have to say things properly. Why don't people just understand?